Hello, 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 all, and welcome to the Good Witch. This is the remainder of your Scorpio 2021 intuitive tarot reading. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment and love. This is the second part, I guess, of your Scorpio reading. The first video cut off, but we got way too deep into it. So on video number 1, we pulled love cards for singles and people in situationships. And at the end of this video, I'll do a quick overview of what we went over for singles and situationships. Now, for our Scorpios that are in relationships, if you're new, welcome, welcome, and go watch the first video. And if you're returning, hey y'all, welcome back. I'm glad you're catching the second part because we still need to look at your finances and give you your message from the divine. I couldn't just leave y'all out there on a limb like that, okay? So, people in relationships, your overall energy for this month's love reading was Shine. The song that came out was Love, like by Music Soul Child. There's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. So, but you're not being oppressed by anything. You're not letting anything keep you up at night, and you don't want any new beginnings. So my people in relationships, it looks like this month, the beginning of 2021, is a new start for your relationships. You are paying attention to the small details, which in this case is a good thing. Those little things that are the things that matter, that's what you're looking at this month. You're forgiving people for their past mistakes and having fun together and abiding in abundance. Some of you had a third-party situation with your person, whether it was you doing the cheating or them doing the cheating. I should you not, I could not make this up. Whether it was you doing the cheating or them doing the cheating, you're resolving those issues in the month of January, and you are just, even if it was just thoughts and you were thinking of leaving, you've decided you don't want a new beginning with anyone. You're actually focusing more so on yourself and your personal growth, but it's helping your relationship drastically. And because of that, you're going to receive a massive fortune, a good karmic fortune. Some of you have resolved the third-party situation by letting your person go. Well, not letting them go, but telling them the truth. Some of you have just cut off the other person, or your person has done this. If you felt like your person was distant, Scorpio, and they might have been dealing with someone else, notice the change. They probably were, and they cut that person off because they know that they would miss all those little wonderful things that you do. They don't want to lose you. They're worried. They're thinking, like, after all the things you put me through, I'm no longer the person who I used to be. But you can love them back into that place, and they're gonna try to love you back into that place. They're gonna try to love you into submission, but they're not doing it for a negative reason, okay? So it's a good month for love and almost love bombing in relationships. So that's what we said about that's the reading for the relationship Scorpios. Just a brief glance. You might want to go back and watch that first video because I still loaded it, or it's loading now. The situationships, they're about over. One of you is completely done. Even the one that's stigmatized or clickmatized, whatever you call it, whichever way that boat flows. But they feel like they're settling. They're tired of settling. They're tired of settling. They want more, or you want more, and it's not something that you're going to continue because more is not going to come from this situation. Neither of you are going to put forth the effort. You can't get on the same page with this person at the same time for some reason, and it's going to continue to be that way. For a more detailed one, go watch the other one for situationships. For single Virgos, there might be a Virgo in your future, actually. We're single. We're single Scorpios. I'm probably the only Virgo in your future because right now, for the next 30 days anyway, you are not focusing on anyone and you're just at the point to where if you want to go, deuces, you can go. No issues, no problems. I'm not mad at you. But if you want more than I'm offering, if you want more than this 5 minutes I got, because right now I'm focusing on something else, then you got to go fill that time somewhere else with somebody else because me and my 24 hours a day are focused on making me better right now and loving myself. You're love bombing yourself, single Scorpios. You are love bombing yourself and you're kind of exuding a lot of Virgo perfectionism energy onto yourself, which can, it's helpful at times. Just don't overindulge in it. Try to chill out. Give yourself, be kind with your self-evaluations, okay? Let's look at your finances for January, starting out 2021. And those of you who are subscribed, thank you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment and love. Y'all know I don't operate on a natural sense of time. I try to because y'all do. So I'm trying, okay? Find balance this month in your finances. Your finances are a little bit off balance. Your priorities and finances are off balance. You seem to be a little bit worried, a little bit stressed. You need a blank slate in your finances. Your finances could grow. You have the opportunity for your finances to grow, but in order for your finances to grow, you're going to have to cut off some bad habits. Y'all should put yourself on like a 30 to 45 day challenge of not eating out. Save that money. Meal prepping to save money, and it might help you health-wise too. You need to set up some financial challenges for yourself. You need to set up if you like to go out to bars, which I don't know if they're open right now because of COVID, but if you go out 3 times a month, cut it back to once. I'll only go out once a month for the next 6 months. Like, you need to start changing your habits and not spending that money on something else. Like, if you know that when you go out to a bar, you spend $300 total. Because I think when I would club, that was about my budget for the night. Maybe on a slow night, that was about my budget when I used to go out all the time. Because you gotta think about it. You gotta get your outfit. You gotta get, if you're like me, you gotta get an outfit. You gotta get something else. You gotta get something else. And then when you get there, you're gonna spend at least $150 on drinks or food or hanging out with your friends and entrance fees and all this other kind of stuff. So even if your budget is, even if you normally only spend like $50, save that $50 a month for twice a month or however many times it is that you cut yourself back from going out, and put it somewhere safe. Don't spend it on anything else and watch that accumulate. It adds up. Yeah, I had really expensive eating out habits at one time, and I was spending probably almost $400 to $600 a month on going out to eat. And you had to cut that back. That's not okay. It's not okay. Not when you're trying to do something. Not when you're trying to do something that's bigger and better for you. But you need to find a balance. Don't strip yourself of everything that makes you happy, because you're an extremist. So don't go all or nothing. Just cut back. Okay? Cut back your spending. Use that money for, I'm not telling anybody to do investing, because people jump into investing without learning about investing. So if you don't know anything about investing, learn about it before you start trying to do it. Stop jumping into stuff without knowing exactly what to do. You're going to have to do your research, okay? If there's a business venture or something that you want to be a part of, fine, but do it. But research it first. Know about it. Not Wikipedia, I mean real research. Wikipedia is helpful sometimes, but real research. And don't do it with someone who you don't trust. If you know this person is in and out and flighty and is sometimes here and sometimes gone, and you might not see them for 6 months, and you might not trust them, and Sometimes they do right by you and sometimes they don't. That's not the person that you want to invest your hard-earned money with. So think about that, because people will be coming to you when they feel like you have some money and you're saving and they notice that you're changing your habits. They will be coming to you with investment ideas. But if this is not a trustworthy person and your intuition tells you no, then don't do it. I would say hold off on investments for you this month anyway. Just save it so that when you do invest it, it'll be the right time. Okay? Now, on the flip side of that, if you are an investor and you have that money saved up already and you have your fallback money and you are okay, then, and you do know what you're doing with investing, then this would be a good month to do it. It's a good month to learn about it if you don't know about it, and it's a good month to do it if you already know. If you don't know, don't just jump in because somebody else is telling you that it's a great idea. And that's coming from the cards. That's not coming from me, because that's coming straight from spirit. Because people are going to see you finding balance in your finances, because they'll notice the changes that you've made and they'll kind of put two and two together and figure out why. Don't let them take advantage of that, because you do have some people in your life that will take advantage of you. You might need to reassess your friend group if you can't figure out who these people are, because it might be a lot of them. Okay. Your message from the divine. Jeez Louise. Okay. Hold, Scorpio. Hold on to your vision. Stop being so indecisive. Focus on your goals and stop letting other people change your mind. Stop letting other people change your mind, even if it's someone who you respect that means you well. Their decisions are not your decisions. Although you might be in a place of, I don't know what to do. Sit quietly with yourself. Okay? I'm going to give y'all an example. Y'all know I don't always give personal examples about my life, but for some reason, Scorpios, it seems like I'm doing that with y'all today. Like, let's say I have a nephew. I do have a nephew. I have a couple, but this one in particular wants to be a rapper. Okay? He wants to go by, what's his name? Yuck Yuck. That's fine. But, and he knows that that's not the path that I would choose for him. But that is the path that he is choosing for himself. And even though I am the good witch and I am an amazing auntie, follow your dreams. I don't gotta like it. But if you're gonna do it, go hard. This is what I'm saying. If you're gonna be an artist, a painter, if you want to be a famous graffiti artist, if you want to be a plastic surgeon and your family does heart surgery and you want to give people BBLs, if you want to be a plant operator and you come from a family of magicians or doctors, whatever these people do, if you're 7 foot tall and you want to be something other than a basketball player, and your family's pushing you to play sports and you really don't want to play sports and your heart's not in it, whatever that other thing is that you want to do, whether it's be Yuck Yuck the rapper, go hard or go home. Either freaking do it or don't. Do it if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to need to see your graffiti work. I'm going to need you to get A's in all those BBL classes. I'm going to need you to get internships at magic school. Whatever it is that you want to do. You're gonna need to have that SoundCloud page and that promotional page, and you're going to need to be updating it, and you're going to need to put in that grind work so you can show yourself that you can do it. To prove that you're not just doing it. That you're not just thinking about it. Now it's the time for you to put forth that hard ass action for the next 3 to 6 months. Just go fed. That's what you need to do. Go ham, go fed, all of that. On whatever it is that your vision is. Because you're not even halfway there yet. You got to keep pushing. And you got to push really hard. And it don't have to be in a way that everyone thinks that you're doing. If you want to be a fashion designer, why are you working at Jack in the Box? Go get a job at the mall. If you want to be a nurse, why are you cutting grass? Go be a job as a CNA or an orderly until you get to where you want to go. At least surround yourself by what you want to be around, so you can start getting visions and you can stay in that path. And I know that's easier said than done, but I didn't say it was going to be easy. I said hold on to your vision and work your ass off until you get it. That's the mode you need to get in right now. If you ain't already there, get there. Okay? And that is your message from the divine, not your message from the Good Witch. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment and love. If you are in a situationship or you are single, I would suggest that you go watch the Scorpio single and situationship video. Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. And thank you for allowing me to be a part of yours. I appreciate love all of y'all. Peace.